Hey fellow photographer, how's it going? I'm Michael Selbe, and with me I've got my wife Emily, and we are going to show you how I usually adjust the power of manual flashes like this monoblock over here. And I will show you how to do that with a light meter, but I will also show you why I never ever use a light meter. It's just for demonstration purposes. Strangely enough, a lot of people ask me what light meter should they buy. Yeah, it's even people who make a very decent light without any light meter. Sooner or later they come across a forum post or a professional is telling them, hey, you need to have a light meter to make really professional light and so on. And that's all bull. Yeah, it's just not true. If you want to make really good light and spot on, then you can do that with your histogram on your digital camera and the preview LCD. Those two things give you much more accurate information than any light meter. The lighting setup that we have over here is simple but kind of tricky. We've got an octabox with louvers, which usually would make very soft light, but since it's 1.5 meters or 6 feet away from the subject, the light is kind of hard again. Yeah, it's already a very big distance. So it's hard to guess how strong it will be. Another thing is, usually I would have the octabox higher, but since it's making hard light now, if it would be higher, the jewelry that Emily is wearing would throw very harsh shadows onto her forehead. So I lowered the octabox until it was approximately the height of her face, and it's very hard to guess whether or not this light is charming or not. Yeah? So just from seeing the lighting setup, I wouldn't know where I am in terms of settings, in terms of artistic quality of the light. But anyway. Good. Yeah. Let's suppose I want to use a light meter to meter this flash. Then what I would do is I would have it at the height of her face and flash, and it says f22.7. Now I want to have f16. So what I would do is I would turn it down quite a lot, 1.5 f-stops roughly. That would be here. Meter again. Yeah, now it's f16.3. I could now fine-tune it so that it's exactly f16. But what does it exactly mean, f16? It means if my subject is neutral gray, yeah, she's not completely black, she's not completely white, because then f16 wouldn't be accurate anymore. If she's neutral gray, and if she got a non-reflective surface, in other words, if the surface efficiency of her is very low, then f16 would lead to a correct exposure. I mean, neutral gray is probably not so important, but non-reflective, I mean, she's wearing jewelry which is very reflective, she's wearing a shirt and a panty which is reflective. We don't know, I mean, the light meter doesn't know, and we have to factor all that in. I mean, also her skin is not neutral gray and it's not non-reflective, and it's good that way, because if it would be, then she would be a zombie and I would be very afraid. So if I would now start shooting with f16 like the light meter told me, I would be very disappointed. If we do that, we see the light is very dull, it's very, yeah, it's too dark, her hair is sinking into black, and we see, oh, we should have exposed much higher. And in contrast to that, if we don't use a light meter, if we just use the camera LCD, what I would do right now is I would take a shoot and see it's too dark, so I would dial up the flash again by probably 1 f-stop, and then have a look, does the light look good in my display? Is it what I want? I would dial it up until I would say, yeah, this is the light I want, and then I look into the histogram. And in the histogram, I can see, okay, it's not burning out, it doesn't kiss the really white areas, so I'm not too high with my light. What I don't see yet is, are there dark areas in her hair which are sinking into black. So in order to find out that, I go closer, I go really close to her and shoot a photo of just her hair and probably a piece of jewelry, and then see, does the histogram still have areas which are really sinking into the blacks? And if not, then I don't have real blacks in there on my subject, I don't have highlights which burn out. So now the two informations that I've got is, on the one hand, the exposure is technically correct, and on the other hand, it's artistically what I want. So that is something which really helps me, in contrast to a light meter which just tells me, yeah, it's roughly f16 and still I won't get the result that I want. Alright, but anyway, no matter if you're using a light meter or not, I wish you a lot of fun with your photo shoots. I hope to see you next Thursday in the next video, and until then, I wish you good light.